Search around on Facebook one day and happened to see this ad for this blue Jeep LJ at a price of $14,500. So I clicked on it. To my surprise, it said that it was a LJ Rubicon Sport, and the price was only $14,500. Now, a little hard to believe for that price. It didn't have the Rubicon decal on the hood and didn't have the Unlimited underneath the Jeep logo. Had a brand new top, nice wheels. The fender flares were not the typical Rubicon flares that you see, so I wasn't sure that it was an actual Rubicon. Had 95,000 miles on the odometer, which sounded great, and it did have the locker button on the inside. So I checked on the VIN, and it actually checked out, and it was, in fact, a Rubicon LJ. So I had to fly down to South Carolina and see it for myself. All right, guys, it's early in the morning. I'm heading to the airport to get the Jeep. I got my buddy taking me to the airport here, my bestest of friends. He's taking me to the Jeep in his Patriot Blue Wrangler. But it's early, going to Louisville Airport to fly out and get to South Carolina. Take a look at this Jeep and bring it home. All right, guys, so I'm at the airport now, walking to my gate, getting excited more and more as I go on. So I'll keep you guys updated on the trip. So I'm here in Baltimore, and I'm waiting on my flight to go down to South Carolina. So I'm going to take this opportunity to answer a couple of questions. One is, why get another LJ if I already have one? And really the main thing is because, for one, this is a Rubicon that I'm picking up, which is really hard to find. The frame is very, very good condition, and it's got really low miles on it. To top it off, it's the price. The price I'm getting it for, I just couldn't pass it up. So I wanted to go ahead and jump on it, and then I'll sell the other LJ once I remove the suspension and the wheels and tires and the bumper, side steps off of the silver one, put on the blue one, and then I'll sell the silver one basically back to stock. The other question I'm getting is, why fly to South Carolina to get a Jeep? There are other Jeeps closer to it. Well, for one, Southwest Airlines, cheap flights, and to find a good Southern Jeep with a good clean frame, it's very, very hard to find a frame like that. So going down south to finding it, you'll get a much better opportunity to find a nice clean vehicle with a clean frame. So that's why I'm going to fly. I had a couple days off, figured I'd fly down, take a look at it. If I get down there and it doesn't turn out to be the Jeep I want, or it doesn't look very good, then just rent a car, drive back, lose a couple $100, but at least I didn't buy a lemon. So there's always that. Looking underneath the Jeep, I can see it has a 2-inch puck lift and some aftermarket shocks. The underside is very clean, like I expected it to be, so that's great. The frame is absolutely phenomenal. Nice and clean, no rust whatsoever. Have tested the front and rear lockers. They work, they grip, they are good to go. Somebody could tell me what I need to do to fix that, but everything else is really good in here. All right, guys, so here it is. This is the new LJ Rubicon that I just brought home from South Carolina. Just got in late last night, about 11:30. Wanted to do a quick overview on it just so you guys could see what it looks like before I start. Pretty good condition. Let's go over the bad things first. The condition of the paint isn't the best. Needs a good buff and polish job on it. It's a little dirty, but you can see it's got a little bit of sun baking on it. I'm gonna fix that up. First of all, I'm gonna put a Poison Spider hood cover vent on the top there. But the sides, before I put the Rubicon stickers back on it, I'm gonna polish it up and get it cleaned up a little bit, best I can anyway. May end up repainting the hood, we'll see. The previous owner took off the Rubicon decals on the hood and the Unlimited underneath the Jeep. She basically liked it with, you know, naked, she said. So I get it, but for what it is, you want to put it back on. So you can see here a little bit of scuffing on the door. That's not down to the prime or to the metal as far as I can tell. Hopefully that'll buff out, but for what the Jeep is, it couldn't pass it up. Just great condition overall, to be honest with you. It's got the Mickey Thompson lock wheels. These are not real bead locks. As you can see, they're only held on with a few of those bolts. These are discontinued Mickey Thompson wheels, 15 by 10. The Mickey Thompson Baja ATZ all-terrains. Pretty decent condition. The other thing that they did, negative things, is these were faded. So he took off the Rubicon flares, probably threw them in the trash, unfortunately, and put these reproduction flares on after he painted them black. So maybe down the line, eventually I'll find some Rubicon flares to put back on there. I don't want to go flatline tube fenders, anything like that right now. Maybe way down the road I will, but I want to keep it as natural as possible. Some of the other bad things, man, really, I think just the paint condition is probably the worst feature of the whole Jeep. It's got some, you can see where he put the flare, took the other flares off. You can see it's got some rubbing that I think the factory flares did on the paint. So when I buff and polish this, I may or may not take these flares off and buff and polish it out, and then maybe at that point find some Rubicon flares to put back on. I don't know. These chrome steps are coming off. These chrome wheels are coming off. I'm going to put my Mickey Thompson black wheels on with the body armor 4x4 side steps on there as well. So brand new best top. As you can probably see there, best top is brand new. I mean, it's got, you know, probably a couple months on it, but condition wise, it's pretty good condition. The back bumper, really nice condition. That's again coming off, and my Smitty built tire carrier rear bumper is going to go on there. He does have a 2-inch puck lift on this Jeep. The previous owner, him and his wife put that on, and some extra shocks, or some new shocks I should say, but that's coming off. I'm gonna put the Old Man Emu suspension back on, but you can see the condition of the frame here, that underneath there. Look at that frame, very nice frame. That's kind of why I bought this, is for the frame. So that's what we're looking at on the outside. Of course, you have your stock size tire there. That's probably a Rubicon rim underneath there. I did get the stock Rubicon rims from the previous owner whenever I bought it. You can see them there. I haven't flipped upside down. He put this on there, which is really nice. This is the strut that keeps it from closing on you. It opens by itself. You can see there, pretty nice. Probably end up keeping that on there. Condition of the carpet in the back, really good. These are floor mats that have never been used. So I'll show you up in here. Brand new seat belts in the rear. Again, there's the carpet. That'll probably come out and I'll align it. The rear seat was in storage for 7 years, he said. So it wasn't ever even really used. There's the interior. It's dirty. I haven't done anything with it. Of course, you have your standard typical LJ crack in the door, LJ TJ crack. Again, it's, you know, pretty dirty, so I'm gonna clean it up. The gauge bezel is in good condition. It's not scratched, not cracked. Stock radio's never been out of it. It's got the lockers. It is an automatic. I'm a disabled veteran with some bad knee problems, so manual transmissions don't suit me very well, so I stick with the automatics. Some of you guys don't like that, I know, but my condition, you don't have a choice. So this is the interior right now as it sits. Again, like I said, that rear seat's in mint condition. It's got the speaker pods. It's got the extra bar here so that the soft top doesn't sag with snow and whatnot. Really good condition. I'm impressed with it. I really like it. Everything works properly. Again, you got some scratches here by the hood. So I'll open up the engine so you can see that, or the hood. And there's the hood there. I mean the engine. Really good condition, it's all cleaned up, it's nice. Got this typical pitting on the alternator, but everything else is really good condition. See everything there. No computer issues, no shifting issues, no vacuum issues, cruise control works, defroster works, all the AC, HVAC works, blows really nice warm heat. So, but there it is. So, lot to do on it. This is what it looks like before it's been touched. So, I'll get to work with changing stuff over from the silver one. You can see the Mach and the Roush there. And then there's the silver one in the garage, waiting to get taken apart to put some of that stuff on the blue. So okay guys, as you can see, it turned out really good. I really like the stance of the Jeep, how it makes it look way more aggressive. The Milestar Patagonia tires, the Mickey Thompson side biter lock wheels turned out really great. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you like what you saw, be sure to comment down below, like the video, and be sure to subscribe too. Have a good day.